So, we are back to our short campaign. Uh, our pilot have died. The pilot I have choose is dead, but we can still continue playing campaign as long as we have more pilots to choose from. So let's just do a quick briefing and cleanup. So the Escort Scout mission is a total failure, sadly. I can try and finish it with the only NPC I have, but I'm not gonna do that, so he's gonna return to base. Uh, gonna place this pilot on the pile with other casualties of war. And since this was the second mission of the current week, we're gonna it was a failure, so we're gonna place it on the bottom of the deck. The missions we managed to complete stays with us because they are used later on at the end of the mount to basically break the enemy influence right now they have in these sectors. And I lost all the experience because pilot is lost, so I'm gonna also shuffle his flow back to the deck. And we're gonna go to the week number 2. So we're gonna flip the first weather card. So the weather for the week number 2 is now heavy fog. And we're gonna choose a new pilot and continue playing. So let's see. I still have 3 British pilots to choose from, and again I'm gonna just shuffle them quickly and take something randomly. Alright. So we're gonna continue the campaign with a new pilot called Connor Davis, call sign Cowboy. So let's set up his items. So no skill cards, you also have 1 flaw, no additional experience, and his starting air base is B1 or C1. So let's see, right now I'm on B1, so I guess I'm gonna stay there. I don't want to change the squadron. This is a good position to do missions for these 2 sectors, so I'm gonna stay there. But I need to get 1 flaw, so let's shuffle this deck, pull 1 from it. And it seems I'm the ammo burner. You never learn how to conserve your ammo, shooting in long bursts and wasting bullets on thin air. So it says you lose ammo on a D10 roll of 2 to 4. So I can't remember did I actually follow this before. I probably didn't, totally forgot, because as I said, I made the game, I also playing it and testing it for the first time. Whenever you roll a 1, your gun jams on a D10, and whenever you roll a 2, you lose 1 ammo. This guy actually lose ammo on 2 to 4 on a D10, so that's kinda bad. I need to watch for that. Alright, we are in the beginning of the next week. I need to draw 3 missions and choose 2 to try to finish. So let's see, we have again Escort Scout, this time on the waypoint 1. So it is here. Then we have a bomber intercept, fly to waypoint question mark and prevent bombers from attacking our ground troops. Alright, this is a special mission. So let's see where it's actually set. It's number 10, so it's here. Oh, it's too far away from actually. It's not really good mission for us. Although you do get some like experience for it, like 2 experience. That's quite nice. And there is a bomber raid where I need to escort our bombers. It's on waypoint number 6. So it is here. That's actually quite good. So let's see. This is a good position to do the mission. It's a bit far away from the base. I probably have to fly around the enemy airbase. I wouldn't like to have any like attacks over the airbase, because whenever you're adjacent or on the airbase, the number of your enemies are +1. There is what's number 1? scout escort here, which is like only 2 waypoints away, and it could help with this sector here. Let's see. Ooh, but it's kind of very dangerous. It says test 5 plus on a d10 on each waypoint, and then if I fail, draw 1 enemy card. So well, actually it's not dangerous. The lower number is better for me because I succeed on equal or higher, so I can fail on 1 to 4. So this is like a really easy mission, but only for 2 players, so I'm gonna definitely do the first one. Now the question is, do I want to go for the bomber intercept, which is really hard to do, and it's not gonna influence anything here in this sector. So I think I'm gonna discard this one. It's gonna go on the bottom. Now let's remove it from the map, and I'm gonna keep the bomber raid when I need to escort bombers. So first I'm gonna do escort scout, and this will be my second mission to do if I survive the first one. So this is our mission, first mission of this week. Let's prepare our aircraft. So 6 fuels and let's just copy this. So 6 fuel and 5 ammo. All right. I'll probably lose a lot of that ammo during rolls. It's a heavy fog, so I have a -2 to hit, but +2 to escape rolls. And wingmans have a -1 to hit and +2 to evade rolls. So it's gonna be really hard to hit anything in the heavy fog. But then again, it's gonna also be hard for the enemies to hit my wingmans. Now I don't have this. I only have +2 escape rolls if I choose to escape the mission. All right. So time to get the wingman. So naturally, I'm gonna fly and gonna get a random wingman with me. Is Jack Barnett. Ace. No, he flew the first mission with with our poor Jolly, who died on the second mission. He was damaged and had to return to base, but he was doing good, I guess, for some time. We'll see. At least I have an ace with me. All right, so let's do it. Let's not waste time. So first, I get here on the middle in between B1 and A8, and I can spend a fuel to not get event. I'm gonna actually do that. I don't want any events right now. Let's keep this simple. So this will go to the bottom of the deck. Then I'm gonna come to the waypoint where I need to test for 5+ on a D10. Oh wait, I always forget to draw my fate card at the beginning of the mission. Oh, I have a good fate. +2 experience if I keep it. Discard this boon to gain +2 ammo of your choice. Ooh. That's gonna be tempting later because I'm gonna probably burn some ammo during the fight. Anyway, let's roll for the escort test to see are there any enemies there. I roll 8, so pass, no enemies on the first waypoint. Then we go to middle between the here and the end of my mission objective. I'm actually gonna spend 1 fuel first to increase my velocity, and I'm gonna spend the second fuel to skip the second event. I just don't want to do them right now. Alright, because it's really close, and why not? So I come to the mission objective, and now it's time to do the rest. Again, I need to roll for the enemies. Now, it would be really good if I didn't have any enemies, because then I escorted the reconnaissance planes. I didn't die or anything, and it would be like a uneventful mission, but still a successful one. So let's see. Yeah, that's a 10, so no enemies on the last waypoint. Well, we're gonna have 1 actually, because even if I don't roll any enemies, we always get +1 because this is adjacent to the base. So 1 enemy, which is better than like drawing a card and getting 5 or 6. So let's just see who is gonna be. Oh, by the way, I need to do something. and the end of each week enemy air base is gonna replenish their pilots that died. I can actually see that on the base A2, which is here, 2 pilots are dead. So we always replenish from rookie bag first, and then when we enter the next month we start replenishing from the veteran, and the last month is always the hardest one, at least for the short mission, because the enemy is like getting better pilots to actually try to prevent us to, you know, finish the campaign. So back to 8, so one more. Alright, 999. Alright, so but for this attack I'm gonna have one enemy from the B2. So let's see who it is. I'm gonna just shuffle this a bit, draw it, and by the way, let's see what the intel says. Okay, so there's no any preferences. So we have one veteran here, Fokker A3 Eindecker, and when you have a when you don't draw a card, it's always considered as a head-to-head attack, because I don't have to draw a card. This is just normal +1 enemy that comes to adjacent spaces. So in head-to-head, it's quite simple. I choose who's gonna go against this guy and then roll for the maneuverability. If I do that and I succeed roll, he's gonna be in my sight. If I fail, it's gonna be on my tail. Same thing for my wingman. So right now, let's see. I think the best option would be to just let my wingman deal with it. I think he can do it. It's a roll without any minuses or pluses too. He just need to roll 8 or more. So yeah, let's do that. And I can even discard my card to just, you know, pass his test if I want to do that. Of course, that's gonna be minus. I mean, I'm not gonna get too experienced, but I'm hoping it's not gonna come to that. All right. That's a 13, so he's gonna be in his sight. So what happens, and I did this just to show you what happens when like your wingman has an enemy and I don't have any enemies. How can I actually help my wingman to do something? Well, there is something I can do when I can assist him, which means when he rolls to attack, I can spend some of my ammo to reroll his dice. Okay, normally I can reroll only my dice, but when he's attacking, I can just, like, you know, get there and help him out. So let's see. That's first. Let's see. He has a -2 to hit, but has a +1 and +1 here. So that's basically -2, +2, nothing, no negative modifiers or positive ones. He's an ace against veteran. He needs 7+ to hit. So let's see. And he got, yeah, that's a 11. That's a hit. Let's see, did he manage to down him? We're looking for the white card. No, it's a black one. So he damaged this veteran. He managed to go away. He just chased him away. So let's return him to B2. Shuffle that. And that was the combat. Quite simple when you let your wingmans to do the stuff. I didn't want to risk it for this mission. It's a really easy one. Alright, so that's it. Mission complete. I do have more than one fuel to return to base, so I return to base. I still need to roll for landing. So yeah, mission is completed, but I can still die. That's kind of possible. For now, I'm just gonna put this mission here with the rest of one. I'm not gonna put all the experience yet. I just need to see will I actually survive. Yeah, landing chart. So I do have more than 2 fuel, so that's a +1. No damage model, no bleeding, so +1 to the roll. Let's see. I got a 4, which is really bad. 4 is your airplane is heavily damaged due to your botched landing. If you don't have a wound roll on the wound chart, nope, I'm not doing that. I will have to discard this, sadly, and just pass the test. I'm not gonna get +2 experience, but we're not gonna have a botched landing or anything. It's just gonna be successful landing. Alright, so I landed. I get 1 experience from the mission, and that's all I got because we didn't down any enemy planes. I didn't kill anything. We successfully done one of our missions. So that was easy, right? Well, we'll see the second one. The second one probably not gonna be easy. I like this one. Alright, this guy goes back to squadron. And let's see. This one is fly to waypoint 6 here and keep our bombers safe. So my flight plan probably should be like this: to 7, then to 2, then to 3, and then to 6. So that's 3 possible events. I will probably have to spend some fuel to remove some events, but I'm not going to be able to do for all of them. There will be some events, and what's more problematic is there is a test of 8+, and on D10 on each waypoint, if I fail, I draw 1 enemy card. This is, as you can see here, one of those veteran missions. So it's going to be me +3 wingman. I'm not gonna go lower than 3, that's definitely. So let's see. It's gonna be Lawrence Patel and Jack Burnett again, ace. But I remember Lawrence last time when Jolly needed a save from enemy on his tail. This guy wasn't so good. He couldn't do anything to save him. So I'm kind of don't like to fly with Lawrence. As I said, this game is gonna make you have some stories. Okay, so let's replenish our fuel back to 6. Okay, 5 ammo, 6 fuel. Alright, so here's the thing. It's still heavy fog, so -2 to my hit and -2 to hit of my wingmans. Okay, let's do it. So, oh wait, I need to get back on the starting position. So we're taking off. We are between 7 and B1. I'm gonna spend first fuel just to skip the event there. So goes to bottom. Move to the 7, and now we need to test to see are there any enemies. We're gonna have at least 1, so let's see. That's a 9, so no enemies from the deck, but 1 enemy from the airport, because they're like circling around and, you know, patrolling. So that's a C2. Okay, let's shuffle and let's see who it is. It's a rookie. It's a really bad rookie. He don't have any he doesn't give us anything to shooting, but he's like, if he shoot at us, we have a +3 to evade. So he's really bad at shooting. All right, here's a question: do I want to try to take him on, or I'm gonna leave my ace to do the honor? I think I need some experience, so I'm gonna go for it. Also, I can always call for the assistant if something happens. So I need to test my maneuverability. I don't have any minuses, so 8+. I got a 7, so I failed. So he's gonna start on my tail. Let's see on which position. Position number 2. That's a bad position for me. It is -2 to my weight with +3 of his. That's basically just +1. But I also have -2 to hit. Alright, so the last time I did this too fast. Now I'm gonna do it actually a bit slowly. You know what? I'm gonna do it in my next video, because I don't want to make videos to be like too long, then actually no one actually is watching them. So in the next video I'm gonna explain how the dogfight works and in detail, so everybody should be everything should be clear. Everybody wouldn't have any problems to do that. So see you in the next video. We'll see how it's gonna pan out.